Howdy, I'm IbxCat, and welcome y'alls to another video. Today I'm gonna be reviewing your realms to judge you as people based on what I see. It's gonna be a heck of a lot of fun. And as you can probably work out, I'm inside the United States of America, which is definitely where I picked up that accent, and I'm going to be checking out some of the worlds that you have sent to me in the time that I've been here, and I'm going to be judging you as human beings based on what I see, because you can tell a lot about someone from their Minecraft world, and we're going to be proving that today by showing what we can learn about you, the subscribers who decided to send their Minecraft worlds to me. If you want to learn more about how you can send me a world, just read the description, but in the meantime, we're going into this survival world from Silly8808, which was created on the 26th of October 2019. I can't get over the American date system of being like, yeah, we'll put the month first, then the day, then the year. It's all out of order. It should be either day, month, year, or we can go, for file systems, year, month, day. What is this month, day, year sort of nonsense? And yeah, he is very kind and has offered me an elytra, as well as some gold boots and some iron armor. What a kind fellow he is. And an end portal, plus some tools if I want those as well. What a lovely set of gear he has given me. And so you definitely can't accuse this person of being an unkind host. Indeed, you can see from this stone brick pathway, it's not the hardest of blocks to get, but it was some amount of work they put into making this world slightly nicer for people who joined, like yours dearest ToyCat, or American ToyCat even, who doesn't even sound particularly friendly, but yet they decided to be a good host anyway. You can also see that they thought about a lot of things with their stuff. They gave me an elytra to fly, they gave me gold boots for protection from, piglins, of course, and then some iron armor. For some reason, I'm not good enough for diamond armor, but that's fine. But one of the first things that you can tell right here is that their house is quite far away from spawn. They're one of those people that spawn into a Minecraft world and were like, actually, nah, this isn't good enough. And so they went kind of further away. Although I really do like this seed. Look at the valley that's being created here between the two extreme hills. Wait, actually, up there, look at this terrain right here. I think this has to be a Java world. Oh no, it's not. It is. This was a bedrock created world. It's just a very nice seed. Okay, here it is. This is the survival base itself, where as you can see, oh my god, they have got a giant American flag. Wow, this sure makes me feel proud to be an American citizen from 1776. I guess, maybe, is this because he knew I was coming and he's like, well, I'm from the country that resisted your country, so how about that, buddy? Did you know, in the UK, like, I didn't know that America used to be a part of the UK until, like, surprisingly late. I was like, really? That giant thing used to be a part of this island? Well, that's just embarrassing. But, let's go find a bed to sleep in so I can show off the world. Okay, I looked all over the village and I couldn't find a single thing until the bed's over here. So I guess this will have to do. Good morning, America. Wow, what a beautiful school this is over here. Actually, this can't be a school because there's too much knowledge happening here. So let's go look at the rest of what's happening. Wow, there is a big glass house. People usually say greenhouse, but I think greenhouse is a non-descriptive term. It's a house made of glass, and so I will call it that. Actually, I wonder what this is actually meant to be. Is it like protecting from rain and lightning for some reason? Or like creepers? Or is it like a paranoia style house? I mean, it only has a smoker and a brewing stand. And oh, there was a bed here the whole time. And some fish as well. I'm even more confused as to what's going on in this place as I explore it more. What sort of house design is this? I'm so confused by it all. I actually do like this as a house, just because it's so stupid. It fits me as something I would do, and so therefore I think that, sorry, hate to break this to you, Silly808. I think you're stupid, and that your house is something I would do, which is definitely not a compliment. I like the garden though. It's almost like a miniature house design. Even got the weirdest water feature in the world for some reason. Oh, look at this. It's a furnace house as well. Maybe they're just trying to build like a house after every major village function. Although this is clearly somewhat auto farm, right? What are they auto farming in here today? Oh no, it's storage. They've got a lot of emeralds and a lot of redstone. Honestly, redstone and emerald, like redstone blocks used like in like a way to show off wealth is honestly something I really love. Like the brightness of this next to these armor sets. I love it. It's almost like a museum style thing. Very fun. I guess what he's done is he's got the same concept as me with the armory and the museum, but he's combined them. You're not very efficient. I like it. Also, the flattening of this whole thing, it probably took a long time. Again, assuming legit survival, I'll trust him. It must have taken a long time, but isn't this beautiful? It's not, I mean, it's not the most beautiful, but look how much there is here. It's so nice. And then even better, look at this. His cow farm is surrounded by hay bales, so if he needs to breed some cows, all he's got to do, or all they've got to do, is they've got to take some of the hay bales, and boom, look at that. Now you can breed some cows. Isn't that beautiful? So this sugarcane farm is nice, but as you can see, it only goes up to Y120. And you know, my question in response to that is why? Why such a short sugarcane farm? As you can see, silly 8820 is just not very good at committing, just like this boat over here. Can you see this boat? Can you see the half commitment to making a great one? Everything about this boat's actually really cool until the flag. The flag makes me go, ooh, maybe we could do better here, friend. And you know what? That's coming from me. Of all the people to tell you we could do better here, it's, you know, I think that should be all the sign that needs to be done. However, there's also an end portal. I would probably be done otherwise, but he wants me to see his end. And usually when people on the internet ask you to see their end, it's a very inappropriate request. But today, I'm looking forward to this one. I hope it's pretty. I hope he's cleaned it. But most importantly, I hope he doesn't mind me putting it on the internet. You know, I'd be concerned in the same situation. Who am I kidding? I sell my dignity on the internet. We found it. So it's 2,000 blocks away from spawn. Kind of far to go for an end portal, but I guess I understand. And here's the lodestone. Here is a bunch of, what is it called? Scaffolding. And we're gonna go down through it. I like okay, we're gonna just, no, we're not. I really like scaffolding as a way to do this, and maybe you do too. So, yeah, if you ever want to guide people through a fortress, a stronghold, blocking off like this using torches, they both work well together. Honestly, I love these techniques. Either they've watched the videos a long time, or we just happen to do lots of the same things that are the same. You might be my long-lost son, silly 8808. The only way to find out for sure is to go to the end and see that, ooh, you've carved out a little staircase. Oh, he's built a house here. It is the minimum definition of house. But look at that. Isn't that cute? Settle down in the end. All ready for the end update. Also, there's a scaffolding going up to an end. Honestly, that's probably the smartest way to do it. Just have scaffolding and then a little area. So you can just fly in. Oh, it doesn't work. I don't know what just happened, but the end pole is not liking that. So yeah, this is just a very bland, plain end. I'm disappointed. I was all excited, thought it was going to be the best end ever. Actually, you know, I should do something like this for all of mine, like, so we can just fly in, right? No, it does not work. Hey, there we go, it does work. Okay, so if I do that, all of mine, connect them all up, that's a fun idea. So yeah, otherwise, your end is very questionable. I wouldn't have shown my end to the internet if it looked like that, but that's fine, silly 8808. You make silly decisions, and that's the key lesson we can take away from this one. So this next world, I don't know what's wrong with it, but if you look, it's got some icons on the top right that are very weirdly broken, and it seems really low res, but also high res at the same time. I don't know how to understand any of this, but anyway, let's open the chest for ToyCat only, get a potion of night vision, a big salmon, and a book that says for ToyCat. So, this is a multiplayer creative world I've played on and off for a year or so. The pack is called Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, it's the Nightmare Before Christmas mashup pack, right? Oh, it doesn't say over here. But usually that's, it normally says that. Huh, so this is my first creative world of the day. You know what you can tell about creative players? They're the sort of player that are a bit too lazy to, understand that things worth doing take time. But they're also the sort of person who thinks that naming creepers, Percy Jackson, Piper McLean, Frank Zett. Who is Percy Jackson? I need to Google that. I was making jokes about them not being committed, but then there's houses without roofs over here. Oh, the house has a roof. It's just... Oh, the glass in this texture pack looks incredible. You know, I don't know why more glass isn't like that. But yeah, they've also got some soul sand water. You know, this is an ugly house. You know what? If you're playing creative, you can do better than this. This is a questionable portal. This is a weird place to put some end plants. What is any of this? Your design choices confuse and offend me on so many levels. I genuinely don't get it. I want to get it, and I just don't get it. Like, what's the point of having an Elder Guardian in a little trench like this? Why does this realm exist? Why did you set this up? How is this an old world over multiple years? Why would you? How would you? Why did you? Why? That's just my question. Why? Why do it be this way? I'm moving to the next route. So this next world is called TechnicalMC, and this is Andromeda. As you can see, they've actually built a hilariously scaled. I mean, like, look at the size of this thing to represent the galaxy, maybe? It looks more like the Quebec flag. Maybe I'm wrong there. But yeah, they've got this just huge open area at spawn, which I like as a concept, I guess. Oh wait, we can go round the portal as well. I like this as a concept, if nothing else, like just this insanity way of building. It is kind of fun. Light equals off, unlit equals on. So we turn on the light, and it's lit. Why did I need to learn that? Where are all the wolves, by the way? Does someone need to let the dogs out? Why are there so many wolves in there? I'm so confused. Why are they? How is there a woofing machine? How did they even set that up? Oh wow, they're playing with a texture pack that makes it say Minecraft Bedrock Edition. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's a fun concept because it looks otherwise pretty vanilla, right? So yeah, this is the most confusing world I've ever gone into. Every time I read a book, it just says, oh, no, this actually does help me. Using portal linking, we can have the portal behind you lead to another location, enter it to be in the main storage. Ooh, that's exciting. Oh, whoa, this actually is a pretty cool room. It's not a storage room though, right? I mean, they just built all of the nether biomes in the overworld, which again, I love as a concept. I don't know what it's doing here. I guess it's a way to indicate the nether before you go into the nether, whatever. So outside, there is another one. Storage will be to your right. This is not an advanced design and has been made over 6 months ago when I started in the tech community. Oh, this is a guy who loves the redstone, the technical aspects of Minecraft. And so I'm curious to see what they've done with that. Besides big ice pillars, it seems. So, oh, okay. I guess they've done that thing where they've gone item sorter for every single type of item, including multiple chests full of cast tiers or whatever else. That's actually pretty cool to see. Wow, that is a lot. Honestly, I've always wanted to have one of these because it's such a cool concept to have so much of every block and to be able to have it automatically sort itself. But it's so much effort to have the multiple block sorters. So the fact that they can do this at all, kind of nutty, right? Yeah, when you look at this world, you can see the scale of it is just something different entirely, right? And oh my god, yeah, there is something to be said for that, actually. I wonder, do you like seeing worlds like this more than others? Let me know in the comments, because my immediate impression is like this is someone that like does not half-ass things. They put their whole ass into everything that they do, and sometimes to a problem level, I'm sure. But in the case of stuff like this, it does look incredibly cool. You can't fault that. You can't say this isn't an interesting Minecraft build. I mean, you can say anything, I guess, but it wouldn't be correct if you said it about this. I guess the problem with how good this is like it's a very dense Minecraft world, and then it's very hard to see where you go from here. Like, the way it's put together doesn't make it fun to play necessarily. It made it a fun challenge to build, and then what, you know? Then you fly through the... I'm assuming what they had is like a TNT machine right here, and then you detonate some of that to make some interesting terrain, and then what, you know? But I guess I'm asking too many questions right now, and you know what happens to people who ask too many questions? Yeah, you know exactly what happens to people who ask too many questions. Okay, so I'm really excited for this next round because it's from someone called IbxCat. American ToyCat visits my realm. I'm very excited for whatever that means. And indeed, you can see there is this board that says, I started this world in the summer of 2019, played since 2012-ish. Wow, same as me, Xbox 360 days. You can destroy it. By the way, what happened to the Triforce in your survival world? Because when I went on, I couldn't find it anymore. So many signs. You know, I'll answer that question. There was never a Triforce in my world because that might have been some potential trademark infringement. If that was true, which there was not a single Triforce ever, I'm glad that you can acknowledge that too. Anyway, so there is a map over here to help me work out what's going on here. There's also a horse that is suspiciously standing on this chest, but let's follow the map sign. Oh, this is funny. They clearly were going for like a mega map, but they just have like the one map in there. That's so sad. You know, I'm looking forward to you finishing this, Mr. IbxCat. I think it's cool you've been playing Minecraft so long, and I'm curious to see how this world's going to end out. I hope you have a chest for me, actually. Some It's a potential trademark infringement. Oh look, it's a villager head. I mean, it's a little bit of a weird villager head, but it works, I guess, as well as a farm. What I really want is an elytra to be able to get around this place, because you can see they started this in like a confluence of a bunch of rivers, which is really cool. I love the barrel, you know, like a river crossing. I love the way they've terraformed entirely down here. Like, they put a lot of work into some things that I'm not seeing in any great way, but I'm hoping that changes soon. Like, they even built a little mini desert over here, which... Why did they do that? I don't know, but no one can tell them what they can and cannot do. Mob spawner, break planks to open. Ooh, that gets me curious. Honestly, one of the best ways to have mob spawners be at the surface is just to lower the surface down, right? And it seems as though that was their plan over here. Not that I can see what's happening at all. Oh, it's not. There's no mob spawner in here. They just have a dark area so that if they want mobs in the day, they can get them. I mean, it doesn't work at all, but I like the idea, Mr. Melon Cat. I also love the chest house. This is such a classic Minecraft build. If you don't have a chest house to store your chests in, you're missing out, and this chest house is the proof, or the chest room is the proof of that. So yeah, they're big on farming, and I like it. They've got 1 trillion cows, like seriously, too many cows. They've got themselves 1 trillion bamboo. They've got themselves this lovely glass room where they can... Oh, this is how you can keep a snowman safe from the... I guess, double safe from the outside world. Because I've had too many of those snow golems die when I'm using them for snow. And then also, as you can see over here, we've got a ludicrously tall waterfall mountain thing. Is it just sugarcane on the inside? Oh, it is in fact a sugarcane farm. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. My man, IbxCat, using the name to good purpose. This is a solid individual that you can trust around your children, friends. Do you think I can hit the skeleton horse from here with the trident? Hey, you better believe I can. You said I could break the world. I feel like that's the least I can do, right? Anyway, so let's get on the horse. Let's take him away, and let's... Oh, God. Horse is so laggy. Oh, I don't know why horses and realms are just such a mess, right? Like, look at this. It feels like I'm going in slow motion or something. So they also have a bamboo farm, which I guess they use to plant the giant bamboo. And otherwise, that might be it. This might be one of the most confusingly laid out realms, but I don't hate it. I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes over the years. Is this a natural sunflower plains, or did they make it themselves? Oh, an idea, a sunflower plains, but you make every single block sunflower. Anyway, so yeah, this is a fun world to look at, a very interesting world to look at, I'd say. But, you know, they've got some nice things. I look forward to seeing your future. They've got a bright future, this IbxCat, because they only make delightful things, and that's different to the rest of these worlds. Look at this, by the way. I don't know why this always tickles me so much, but I just love easy access to lava, and this is easy access to lava. I shouldn't be able to pick that up, really, should I? Doesn't make sense that I can, but you better believe I can. So this world required a 220 megabyte download to play, and I'm just saying, you know what? When you make your world that inaccessible, you don't want to be reached. It's the same as having a phone, but when people ask you for your phone number, giving the phone number of a friend, which, you know, actually, not a very good idea. You know, when someone asks for your phone number, just say it's 911, it'll work just great. And in the same way, ToyCat is yes, this person wants me to join, but clearly nobody else. Not with a world size that big. Honestly, the problem with every texture pack in Minecraft is the way the effects work. You can see that it's an animated portal texture, but it only animates when you get close. It's very strange. Speaking of strange, let's go to, oh, that beautiful sunrise. We're all watching the sunrise together, internet. Isn't that cute? Aren't we adorable? Not as adorable as the man behind this realm and his cows. Those are some high-resolution cows, actually. Whoa. Well, that's a pretty good never. I think we had a good time exploring this realm. Okay, let's try that one again. Okay, I'm gonna level with you right here. I don't see where I'm meant to go in this never. It's a very pretty texture pack, but I'm not really getting the point of it otherwise. Oh wait, there's an arrow down here that's pointing me to the left or the right or whatever. Oh, and there's piglins as well. Very horrific piglins, but piglins nonetheless. Oh, and you can see the previous... Oh, this is where I died previously, so I was meant to spawn inside of here, and I was meant to be able to go down here, I guess, which would lead me directly to where I need to be. A cool bedrock feature, by the way, is when you're on a map, you can see the your relative location for the overworld as a red little marker. It's one of those small quality of life features that you just you don't value until you see it, you know? Speaking of things you don't see, anything good in this person's world yet. They like fancy texture packs, and they like confusing architecture. But wait until you see what they have next, because inside this questionably laggy overworld, and by questionably I mean incredibly, look at this, I'm playing Minecraft the PowerPoint right now. Inside this delightful world, there is water and a village. I like these banners, by the way, the kind of opposite ones. I don't like that this is apparently such a busy part of the world that it is lagging the game profusely every few seconds, though. So we got a wandering trader with... Honestly, at this point, I'm just enjoying the textures. Look at these llamas. Look how adorable their faces are. Don't you just want to smush your fist into them? I think this texture is applied wrongly, but it's very cute regardless. So yeah, you can see this is a very confusing little village. You know, actually, let's just skip to the last one today. You know, I don't know if I... Oh, look at his eyes. Even he's cute. You know, everything is cute in this texture pack. I like that, but I'm not a fan of the world. You know what? It's very confusing in so many ways, but that's okay. You know what else is confusing in so many ways? I mean, besides that guy's relationship with his mother, and clearly... You know, that's the standard therapist thing, right? You know, I'm evaluating you, and I'm evaluating you to have a questionable relationship with your parents. You're welcome. Speaking of things you're welcome for, this is the final world of the day. This is DM12's world, and as you can see, it is a survival paradise started on 01/06/2020, a legit solo survival world. Use the Nether portal to get to the main base. This is a copy, so take my stuff, ToyCat. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, if you don't know, almost everyone, like, if you use a realm, it has to be a copy when you send it to me, like, as in it doesn't work otherwise, because unless your main copy isn't a realm. And even then, you can back it up. So if you ever see me destroy something, don't worry. Don't worry, internet. I was almost going to say chat, but this isn't a live stream. So I've got this Riptide Mending Trident. I've got a Flame Bow. I've got lots of fun things. So let's now fly away. Oh, we don't have fireworks. You forgot fireworks. You know what? I was going to love you, DM12. I was going to say you're the most perfect individual. But no. Now I have to go look around like a pleb, which is fine. I guess we'll go use the Nether to get to the main base. Or we'll use the Nether to get to the main base. Although this is a pretty cool base. Like, for a survival base, this is cool, right? It's like a little medievally little castle. It's got a little book to explain what's going on. I don't hate it at all. Okay, let's do it. Let's head to this main base that he is very excited about. So compared to other Nether tunnels, this one's nice. It's got different floors. It's got different ceiling and walls and stuff. But making the floor out of soul soil, slightly questionable. I know it's not soul sand, so you can walk on it, but it feels like it's slower, and that's not great. Oh, I love this. They've got an overworld Nether too. This is a really nice one. They put mine to shame. You know, why'd you have to do it so nice? Why'd you have to ruin mine, DM12? You know what, DM12 got a nasty habit of showing people up and doing nicer things than them, which is actually a good thing. Good job, I like it. Speaking of things that are a good job, wow, look at all this soul soil in his overworld too. Apparently they just love soul soil. It's such a, like, I've never seen someone love it so much they build it in multiple dimensions, but apparently over here that's true. And oh god, what just happened to me? There's a secret trapdoor when you look at the map. You know what, he knew where I'd be attracted, and apparently they used that against me. So that sucks. How do I get out of there? Is there a way out of there? Am I trapped forever? Okay, that's nice. We're back up here. Let's not fall for that one again, huh? Ah, yeah, I see that now. Crafting tables. Very sneaky. So this is a village. This is the stone forest. Oh, I have to see the stone forest. And then the shoveled land. Those sound like two fun projects. Let's go look at them. So the easier... Oh, I don't need fireworks. I can use this Riptide right here. If I believe in myself. There we go. Look at that. Oh, so he's got himself a red sandstone desert temple he's built. Love that. Got a church. Love that. This weird little Nether wall, which I think this is fun. You know, I was on the edge about whether this is great, but he's even got he's collected every single Nether update block. Never. And maybe presumably doing this for the future. I think this is such a great idea. You know, I would even steal it if it wasn't already my idea. We've got like an Among Us sized furnace right here. I don't know why, but apparently that's a thing that needs to exist. There's a giant statue, presumably of himself. Very, you know, some would say that's vain, but as someone who has a statue of themselves, that's normal behavior. You have image issues if you don't want a giant picture of yourself. He's got a ludicrously sized house. Like, seriously, this house is so big that it stops even functioning as a house. And then he's got a little farmyard with no farm animals. Very sad. likes the idea, you know, he's a structured person. He likes the idea of farmyards more than he likes farm animals. He likes things a lot more than he likes people. He likes gardens more than he likes animals. And he also likes giant nether portals, which we won't look at now, because I still gotta go to the shoveled land, something which I can't resist knowing what that is. Oh, also look, never-based outpost. You know what, I have a lot in common with the builds of this person, and I like that. That's cool. Okay, let's fly, and let's see, oh, the stone forest. So first of all, the way this is kind of built, this little chasm they've done, really nice. But second of all, instead of replacing the ground of stone, they just dug down until they saw stone, and then replaced then they put basalt and cobblestone. Honestly, it's probably an easier way to get a pretty similar effect. I guess they did place it here at least. Oh, that's so interesting, the way that this like kind of fades upwards, so you can't even tell that's what they did. I like that. That's ingenuitive thinking. Work harder, not smarter. Wait, work smarter, not harder. I want to do something like that actually. Make a little trench somewhere, little ravine thing. They've also built a giant stone-looking church thing. This is ludicrously sized. My God, you know, big interiors are always hard to decorate. So I guess the way they've done it is just have a series of confusing rooms. I like it. I'm not a fan for interior design, but I do like this dinosaur. Yeah, this is just a better version of the museum. I'll admit that anytime I see this. You know, this is just a lovely build. I like it a lot, but I need to see the shoveled lands. So, all in all, what I can tell so far is this is a person who likes their Minecraft and is not afraid to show it. They like big Minecraft, and they cannot lie. These other builds, they just do not lie. Also, they like churches, they like these buildings a lot. They're all at the same scale of, like, way too big for a person, but I can't fault that too much. Also, this reminds me of Temple, that one battle minigame map. And, oh, wow, the end pillar in the overworld. I didn't even put that together. Man, I could totally build that in my overworld end thing. There's no good reason to, but that hasn't stopped me doing much worse ideas. Yeah, when you're going through this sort of world, it's the sort of one that like gives you that little bit of a nudge towards like, here are some building styles. Some of which I really don't like what is this? What is happening? What am I looking at? And some of which I'm like, yeah, that is actually kind of nice and it's kind of inspiring. Like, look at this, the way up to that building right there. This is my sort of build. I mean, again, the house isn't gonna be useful at all because of the long staircase, but at least it's something, you know. And yeah, looking around all of these things. Oh, my map is not useful at all. Oh, they covered a river in leaves. I like, whenever I see like an idea from one of my videos somewhere, I'm like, I always find that to be one of the coolest things. So this is someone that clearly enjoys IbxCat videos. If I was to judge them as a person, I would judge them as someone I'd like to meet on the street and see what they did to make something called the shoveled lands. Oh, is it gonna be path blocks entirely? It's gonna be entirely path blocks. Yeah, look at that. They have shoveled so many grass into it is ludicrous actually how much they've done here. And honestly, the look of the biome that you get in the end, pretty darn good, right? And this is a reminder that, you know what, just because something is a terrible idea doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. Some terrible ideas can look good. Just because I don't make my terrible ideas great, it doesn't mean it can't be done. And hopefully that's a reminder that anything can be done with the right attitude and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of time. So, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed, because I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye. I couldn't kill the dog. I'm sorry.